Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good evening. Hey, I wanted to share something with you today. Being a child, I was raised by a single parent until I was about 5 or 6. My stepfather raised me. But there was a scripture that talks about how a man should take care of his household. And it's 1 Timothy 5:8 says, if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially his own household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Now, here's another one says, I think it's the King James. It says, but if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. Well, worse than an infidel. That makes you really, makes you really look low. Infidel. I'm real careful about saying negative things about my late father, which I never met. He passed away when I was 18, and I had never met him. But I just wanted to say that, you know, growing up as a child, I can remember going through bouts of not feeling worth, why he didn't come see me, why he didn't check on me, just different thoughts you have as a young teenager. I made a lot of unwise choices due to the fact that I had a lacking, had that daddy hurt. And that kind of really bothered me then. But when I got around 18, I had enough wisdom, and this is nothing against anyone of my other siblings that he had by other women, but I had came to the conclusion that it just wasn't worth waiting for. When he died when I was 18, I didn't know he had died. My sister, who lived in Oklahoma City at that time, my late sister, before she passed, years before she passed, she sent me an obituary, and it had his name, his face on it, and I said, oh. And I remember in my mind thinking, okay, Lord, I longed for this all my life, and I come to the conclusion it's not going to happen now, so I gave it all to him. I said, I give this to you. You can have this. And I won't even long for it anymore because I know it can't happen. And I've just moved on. Now, I was 18 years old. Now, when I was 15 and coming up, I made a lot of unwise choices, unhealthy choices for my life because I was trying to feel a hurt that only either God, which I didn't know him at that time, or a father could feel. But I thank God for my stepfather who actually raised us. Raymond Mentor married my mother. She had 8 kids. He raised us all. Most of us that were younger, he raised us. But men, strive not to be an infidel. It says you're denying the faith because God didn't create us to make babies and then sow seeds all over the place. Just sowing seed, Just everywhere you can go, you leave your seed. Those seeds going to take root and grow one day, and if you're not in their life and you're not taking care of them or even talking to them, they're going to have a longing, an emptiness that's going to hurt. So, and stop blaming the woman for your shortcomings. We could say, she won't let me see my kids, she won't act right. It's about the kids. So swallow your pride, men, and just do what you're supposed to do as a man and strive to take care of your children. Now, if she won't let you see them, just keep letting them know the best way you can that you love them. And when they get a certain age, they'll make their own mind up. So, but just don't fall into the infidel stage because it says you're denying the faith and it's worse. Didn't say you were, but you're worse than an infidel. So take care of your responsibility. Don't sow seeds all over the world and don't even try to go back and water and see how they grow, leaving it up to the woman, or vice versa. Women, leaving your children. So whatever your situation may be in your life, you just got to get it together so we can have a better generation of young people coming up. But we, in this generation here, need to make a change and do something different where they'll be better off in this world and make an impact on somebody's life. If you don't, we'll just be breeding broken people. Brokenness breeds brokenness. And what do we get? Brokenness. Grow up broke and wanting and having nothing. So I advise you, step up to the plate. Be the man God has called you to be. And remember, 1 Timothy 5 and 8, if you don't provide for your own, and especially those of his own house, he denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. That's a sad situation to be in. So come on, let's go ahead and just step it up. You know, step it up and be men and stop sowing seed. All right? God bless you, and know that God got you. God bless you.